here. Welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this thrilling Thursday here in Connecticut. Life's good, guys. Life is good. 100 throws, 300 swings. Compressed to the max. I've done some PNF, SFE, whatever you want to call it, proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation, and so on. We did a thing Tuesday on Clark Terry spit buzzing. Guys, the greatest spit buzzer that I ever heard was Jerry. Not even close. He didn't invent spit buzzing. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. All right, let me honk and we'll get to the greatest ever. So little air, I can't begin to tell you. Anyway, so little air. Guys, we'll have to do a video on that, maybe tomorrow. Even to this day, I have to catch myself overblowing. Oh, all the time. And Jerry, the last 10 years of his life, okay, unless he was instituting a new tweak on what I'm doing with the chops, his only critique was, Ralph, you sound great, but you're overblowing. Ralph, you sound great, but you're overblowing. When you get to be to my age, he says you're in great shape and all that sort of stuff. You sound great, but you're overblowing. Okay, that's not the point. But I'm going to leave a clip of Perico spit buzzing down below, and he learned it at the knee of the master. Okay, I don't have some really good stuff of Jerry spit buzzing, but so we'll use next best thing, Perico. I think you'll agree, Perico and my spit buzz sounds very similar. Okay. All you're doing is spit buzzing and putting the mouthpiece on the lips. Now, you can do that incorrectly. There's no question about it. You can spit buzz incorrectly. With Marcellus, if you don't think that's the problem that's going on there, think again. There's a lot of things going on there, but anyway. So, yeah. Relax the corners. Thick tongue, and don't overblow. All right? It's as simple as that. Notice the inhale. Compression, projection, everything you need is right there. And when you want to caress the baby, you want a little warmer tone. You want to work with the timbre at some point. Cut back on the compression a little bit, and there you go. All right? But Jerry, now, as I said, I was about to say, he didn't invent spit buzzing. This was years. He didn't invent spit buzzing, but he took it to the point of making it a viable way to build the chops. Okay? There's no question about that. Now, every single time, I've said this before, every single time you just lightly put the mouthpiece on the lips, it holds the lips in place. The mouthpiece is a crutch when it comes to that. That's why I don't do any spit buzzing on the mouthpiece, unlike Clark Terry. Okay? Because it's all right there. All the compression, all the tone, power, range, and endurance is right there. And you just place the mouthpiece on your lip. Now, Jerry always said, with the mouthpiece holding in place, you can spit buzz up to an octave higher than your highest spit buzz. Okay? And that's just about right with me. I can spit buzz an A flat and A above high C, and I can go another octave with the mouthpiece. Okay? Not using any pressure at all, but use it. It's holding it in nonetheless. Now, flute players. Keith Underwood teach all his students to spit buzz. If he had a great student, he would send him to Jerry. Third flute in the Boston Symphony, sent to Jerry to learn how to spit buzz. Jerry couldn't play a B-flat scale on a flute. Anyway, the other one that was real close, I'm going to say equal, if not better, believe it or not, was Dave Steinmeier, the great trombone player with the Airmen of Note. Now, I've told you this before, but I did an hour-long, he was so nice to me. I did an hour-long interview with him over the phone, and it's way back in the archives. I should bring it out, dust it off and bring it out of the doldrums once. But he had no idea where his chops were. And I asked him once, I said, where's your tongue when you play? And he says, well, damn, Ralph, a very thick southern accent. I don't know. I'll tell you what, when I get up to that mic, the last thing I want to be thinking about is where my tongue is. All right? Now, and I said, humor me. Spit buzz and just tell me where your tongue is. Well, I don't do any spit buzzing, Ralph. We'll see what we got. And he let loose with some notes, trumpet notes above high C, that I literally had to pull the telephone away from my ear. Just incredible. Well, I'll be damned, Ralph. Yeah, my tongue is through the teeth, and it's right up there. Yeah, okay. Good for you, Ralph. Now, a friend of mine that I'd given lessons to before was a very good boyhood friend of Steinmeier. My student was a trumpet player. And he played in a jazz band, I think it was the University of South Florida, where Dave, at least at the time, I'm not sure if he is, was on the faculty. Okay, so they're having a jazz band rehearsal in the practice room at the University of South Florida. It's a break. And my student and another trumpet player are discussing chops, where you're getting the tone, the power. The tongue is here. And while they're doing that, Dave Steinmeier walks over. Now, my friend who's good friends with Dave, come here a minute. Tell this guy where your tongue is when you're playing. And he says, well, I tell you, Ralph, ask Ralph where it is. Ralph knows more about my chops than I do. He tells me my tongue is, and he spit buzzed a little bit. That's where it is, guys. And Jerry was awesome at it. Same thing. Telephone away from the ear. Just brutal. Brutal is not the right word. Spectacular. The tone, power, and without overblowing, projection. All with so little air. Why? The compression right at the tip of the spit buzz. Life's good, guys. Have a great day. We'll talk tomorrow.